Hi, this is Yesterday's Moose production. Today I'm going to be playing RPG Maker 2. And the game that I'm going to be playing with RPG Maker 2 is a game that I made myself. It's currently in the demo. It's not a complete game, but I have taken a year off of making videos. I wanted to get a new computer, I wanted to get a capture card, I wanted to get a headset for recording audio, and now I have all of those things. So what to do with all of those things? Well, I put them all together and I'm going to make a video. I'm just letting the introduction of RPG Maker 2 go on so that I can take this time to explain things. This is my first official test of combining the audio with the visual and editing and everything. So this is basically going to be the test to see how all of my videos will go from this point forward. I have to record the audio separately from the video, so it will require some syncing up to get them to work together. And I'm going to see how that works. Will it work well? Will it not work well? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But as I said, this is RPG Maker 2, and the game that I've made is called Defenders of Light: The Three Worlds. It is a sequel to a game that I made on RPG Maker 1, and I've tried to add camera changes and custom menus and things like that. For this first video, however, I'm just going to show the introduction, and then I'm going to make a separate video for gameplay itself. And here we have RPG Maker 2, the introduction screen, where you can press any button to start the game. So go ahead and press a button, and I'll select play game. I want to play a new game, and I'll just go ahead and load up my file here. Takes a little while to load up, but not too long. And here we have the first screen that people will see when they load up this game. And the purpose of this screen is to explain that you can have vibration in the game. With RPG Maker 2, it's a good idea to have a screen where you can turn vibration on and off if you're actually utilizing it in your game. And I am utilizing it in this game. So for the purpose of this demo, I'll turn it on, even though for people watching you won't be able to feel the vibration. I will. And you can also change the text speed, but I won't change that because I like the text speed that it plays at. At this point I could exit out of this menu, or I can select action. So I'll just select action. And here's the first selection of the game. I'll go ahead and play through the instructions. And it plays this little funny music. Now I added this bit where it just explains a little bit of the controls, where you have a square, the square button, which is a custom menu, which you can use in RPG Maker 2. So I built my own custom menu that you can use during the game. I called it the game menu. Basically, you can view game totals, you can view individual world totals, and you can change the camera angle, view the abilities of your character. You can view the map for the screen that you're currently on, or the level that you're currently on. All sorts of useful information there. There's also the X menu, which is the system menu. This is built into RPG Maker 2. Now, I didn't have to use this, but I wanted to use it because you will be able to view the amount of time that you've been playing the game in that menu. I also included some other cool things, but I won't discuss it right here. I'll discuss it when I get into the video of the actual gameplay. Now, that's supposed to represent the triangle button, which is the action button. You use that to talk, use abilities, and also fight enemies. And the circle button, you can hold that down to run. You can also use it to exit menus and stop certain abilities. You can also use the L1, R1, L2, and R2 buttons to rotate the camera. For the most part, you'll be able to rotate the camera whenever you want. There will be some times in the game where I'll move the camera to enhance a better camera angle or whatnot. Sometimes it will be restricted in mini games where you won't be able to move the camera, but for the most part, you'll be able to move the camera in whichever way that you want. Now here's some basic things that you will find in the game. Light is the main thing that you want to get. You get that by completing mini games, and as it explains there, it maintains balance and power in the universe. Shards, you collect 50 to receive a bonus light. That's basically the main thing that you'll be wanting to find in each area, and also it allows you to gain abilities. You trade it or give it to, or at least show it to Ability Dude. The letters you will find, and that spells DOLT3W, which of course stands for Defenders of Light, the Three Worlds. You'll always find those letters in that exact order. You'll never find them out of order. I did that on purpose. It's not accidental. I just wanted it that way. And there's, of course, Ability Dude. Once you find him, and if you have enough shards, he'll teach you abilities, and you can, at this point in the demo, earn 2 abilities per area. And the ability spot active, that means once you've gained an ability, that little special effect there will show up in the place where you can use the ability. And there's a different color that corresponds to each different defender. So each defender has their own color coding so that you can basically easily tell who needs to use the ability. And there, of course, is the character select spot. You can go to that spot to change your character. And there's Ability Dude's house. There's a blue orb that's on top of it, and that blue orb will show up when you're able to learn abilities. And I'll probably end up changing this in the future. I'll add to the description when it's a gray orb. That shows that you already have all the abilities that you can learn from that particular ability house. There's a land door. As you may have noticed before, it'll show the amount of light that you need to open the door. And once you have that amount of light, or more than that amount of light, the door will open. And there's the boss portal. You use that to enter the boss, you enter it to challenge the boss, and the color indicates which defender you need in order to face that boss. Here is the character select menu. This was basically the first thing that I made when I was making this sequel to Defenders of Light on RPG Maker 2. I wanted this menu to work really well, and I thought using the camera rotating would help to enhance it, and I think it worked out pretty well. As you can see, none of the characters have names at this point, basically because this is the instructions and I didn't want to give away the name of the character. And as you can see, they will react once you've selected them, and they will also react when you move away from them. So at this point, it doesn't matter who I select. This is just an example. So I'll select blue person. And that brings us back to this screen. At this point, we could skip the cutscenes, which would bring us basically, after showing just the title screen of the game, it would bring us into the game itself. But I want to go ahead and load DOL2, 8, 1, which is a reference to the Commodore 64. Load Defenders of Light 2, 8, 1, story mode, settings okay. At this point, the vibration rumbles to let you know that it is turned on, and also the speed of the text. If you change the speed of the text, it'll go faster or slower. So this is basically just to confirm that those are the settings that you want. If I were to say no, I would basically be thrown back to that vibration explanation screen where I could change the options. I will just go ahead and select yes. I present this. A Yesterday's Moose production. 1,000 years of peace have reigned on the three worlds. Citizens now celebrate the passing of the sacred flame to the new Defenders of Light. Little do they realize that Sorceress Haida is aware of their festivities. Her objective, unquestionable rule of the three worlds. Minion, you called for me, my sorceress? Sorceress Haida, those fools of the three worlds have lived in comfort for too long. The time has come for me to punish them for defeating my son, Mortat. What do you wish of me? Take with you this magic bag. With it, all the light shall fall. The people of the three worlds will plunge into chaos, becoming mad with negative light power. Once this is done, I will seize control of the three worlds. What of the Defenders of Light? They are but children. I have a very special treat for them and the so-called leaders of the three worlds. And here we have the title screen, which I tried my best to time it up with the music. Defenders of Light. The Three Worlds. Copyright 2017. Now, in case you're wondering, Mortat was the main antagonist from the previous game, and of course he was defeated. So Sorceress Haida is his mother, and she wants revenge. And at this point, it'll just stay here and keep rotating around until I press start, so I'll just press start. Leader, people of the three worlds, today we commemorate a millennium of peace. 2 children from each of our worlds shall also begin their training as Defenders of Light. Sneakers and Amber from the first of 3 worlds. Kara and Buttons from the second of 3 worlds. Marley and Pinky from the third of 3 worlds. The trials they must face to earn their title as Defenders of Light will not be easy. However, I am confident that they will succeed and honor their ancestors' legacy. I hereby bestow upon you the Sacred Flame, a symbol of your commitment to becoming the next Defenders of Light. For the most part, the names of the Defenders of Light were pets that I had in the past, except for Kara, who is my sister. There goes Minion exploding the magic bag, causing chaos and affecting all the light. And there it goes, it falls. I'm afraid the ceremony will have to be delayed permanently. What is the meaning of this? I bring a gift for your pathetic excuse for Defenders of Light. Sneakers, hear my voice. You are in the realm between life and death. You, the other children and leaders, have been in this state for quite some time. Sorceress Haida's spell was strong but not all-powerful. I have managed to revive you. I do not have much time left. Please heed my words. Reclaim the light of the three worlds and gain enough power to defeat Sorceress Haida. Evil magic corrupted the people of our worlds. All they want to do now is play minigames, using light as the reward. Make sure you win. This will infuse them with positive light power and cure their curse. Ability Dude could be our only true ally now. Seek him out in order to learn new abilities. I will use what strength I have left to send you to First World. Your quest shall begin there. Save the other children, free the three worlds, and become the Defenders of Light you were destined to be. Go now, and may the goddess protect you. Thank you for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production. See you next time.